Hello and welcome once again to Karimbu, the new quiz show in town where we want to encourage the children to learn and read and study everything about Ghana and Africa. Before we meet the contestants, once again, I want to take you back in history in a segment called Once Upon a Time. And I take a date in history and tell you something that happened on that day to affect the way we all live here in Ghana today. Today we're talking about February 28th, 1948. That was a long time ago. On that day in history, the agitation for the independence of Ghana, which took place 8 years later, took a giant leap. There had been many stirrings and organized opposition to the colonial rule in the past decades, starting from the formation of the Aborigines Rights Protection Society, ARPS, to the launching of the United Gold Coast Convention, UGCC. But the events of February 28, 1948 really picked up speed and moved the whole independence struggle into very high gear. Members of the Gold Coast Army, who had helped the British fight in the Second World War, held a peaceful demonstration. Their aim was to petition the governor of the Gold Coast to pay them their end-of-war benefits. The demonstration took place at the Christiansborg Castle, Osu, Accra, where the governor resided. However, the colonial police asked the war veterans to disperse, and when they refused, the British colonial inspector, called Collins Imrie, opened fire on the peaceful demonstrators. And among the dead were Sergeant Ajete, Corporal Atipo, and Private Odate Lamte. This unwarranted deadly violence has been described as the straw that broke the camel's back among the population of Gold Coasters, as Ghanaians were known at that time, who were already weary of living under the injustices of colonial rule. The residents of Accra and other towns took to the streets and attacked European and Asian businesses. The unrest led the UGCC to send a cable to the colonial government warning that unless the British colonial government stepped down for a government of the people of the Gold Coast, the agitation would continue. The UGCC offered to act as the interim government of the people of the Gold Coast. The British government then declared a state of emergency and arrested the members of the leadership of the UGCC, who we know in history as the Big Six. The Big Six were Ebenezer Akwaje, Edward Akufo-Addo, Kwame Nkrumah, Emmanuel Obechebi Lamte, Joseph Boachi Dankwa, and William Ofori-Atta. The Big Six were kept in custody in various prisons in remote parts of the country. There were already the planned boycott of goods in January and early February 1948, but the shooting sparked an agitation that could not be quelled, and eventually that led to the independence of Ghana. The deaths of Ajete, Atipo, and Odate Lamte at the Christiansborg Castle crossroads became an important day in the history of Ghana. The street the shooting took place is named 28th February Road. So I want you all to remember 28th February 1948. And now we can meet our contestants for Karimbu. Hello again. Welcome to Karimbu. It's my pleasure once again to welcome you to the new quiz show in town. And this is a quiz show with a difference. a quiz show which we hope will inspire our children to read more and learn more about Ghana and Africa. Karimbu is a quiz show that runs like a tournament, and we start off with 27 children from junior secondary school and senior secondary school, ranges from ages about 14 to 18. It's open to everybody. So we start off with 27 children and we put them in groups of 3 for each contest. And so we have 9 groups of 3, and each group generates for us 1 semi-finalist. So at the end of the preliminary round, we have 9 semi-finalists who are also placed in groups of 3 to contest for us to be able to generate 3 finalists from the 9 semi-finalists. The 3 finalists then go and compete again, and then we have the winner of the tournament, Karimbu. So before I welcome our contestants for yet another preliminary contest, let me introduce you once again to a lovely girl I call Triple A. Her name is Alima Alicia Al-Hassan, and she will tell us what the fantastic prizes are on the quiz show Karimbu.
Karimbu, everybody is a winner. There's 200 cedis as a token prize for the winner of each preliminary contest and 100 cedis as a consolation prize for runners-up. In the final round, the points become money. Each semi-final point is worth 10 Ghana cedis, but the winner gets the maximum amount of 1,000 Ghana cedis. No matter how many points back, the final contest is where the winner gets a whopping 5,000 Ghana cedis, and the runners-up get 50 Ghana cedis for each point they get. In the semi-finals and finals, the more points you win, the more money you get. Everyone who competes in Karimbu is a winner.
Thank you very much to Triple A, and now may I take this opportunity to welcome our 3 bright, brilliant contestants who are going to take part in this preliminary contest. Welcome, 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 kids. Today we have in the red Stanley Kumaga. In the yellow or gold we have Maunyo Kwesi Archer, and in the green we have Robert Lawson. So the 3 of them are going to contest, and we'll see which of them will make it into the semi-finals to compete further and win even bigger prizes. You are welcome to Karimbu. I wish you all the best of luck. So we are going to start the quiz now, but before then let me tell you about the rules of the game. First of all, I will start off by asking you 5 true or false questions each on Ghana. You will each answer 5 questions before the next contestant has a turn. Each question is worth 1 point. So after the true and false round, you have the opportunity to bag 5 points. Now you have 2 seconds to answer the true and false question. At the end of 2 seconds, if you haven't answered yet, you hear a bell which sounds like this, and you know that you've been bailed out. I hope nobody gets bailed out. Anyway, so that's it's how the true and false round will go. I'll ask you 5 questions each. You will answer 5 before I come to you, before I come to Robert Lawson. After the true and false, now we go to the multiple choice round. And in that round, I'm going to ask you the questions successively. You will answer 1 question before Maunyo answers his question, before Robert answers his question. And I'll keep on going in laps until you have each answered 5 questions. Now, for that round, each question is worth 5 points. So if you get all your 5 questions right, you have the opportunity to bag another 25 points in addition to your 5 points in the true and false round. That's 30. Then after that, we come to the third segment, which we call the map reading or map assistance. Now, in that round, I will invite you to come to the map of Ghana, if we are on Ghana, with a pointer, and I will ask you 2 questions, and you will point to the answer. The answer can be found on the map of Ghana. It's going to be a region, a town, a water body, or something, but the answer will be found on the map, and it's very, very, very important that you point to the correct answer as well as tell us what the correct answer is, because we need to know that even though you are pointing, you know that you are pointing to the east or the west or the north or the south. Now for that round, each question is worth 10 points, and I will ask you 2 questions each. Now, you have 10 seconds to answer. At the end of 10 seconds, you will hear a bell with sounds like this, and you know that you've been bailed out, and I'm sure none of you will get bailed out. But anyway, that does it for the map reading question. Now, speaking about the multiple choice, the map reading is also multiple choice because I will give you options. When I'm asking you a question for the multiple choice, I need for you to give me the full answer. I don't want you to say A or B or C or D. I really want the answer. And if you say A or B or C or D or the first one, I won't give you any marks for that. You know, I need you to answer the question. Now, if I may give you an example, if I ask you a question like, who is the current president of Ghana? John Dramani Mahama, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings, Mr. John Atta Mills. Your answer is Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, not the second one. You understand? Okay, so that goes for the map reading questions as well. So the map reading question, like I said, you have 10 seconds to answer. Each question is worth 10 points. So if you get both correct, you bag another 20 points, which gives you a total of, for round 1, of 50 points. And then we go to Africa, and we repeat the same procedure in terms of true and false, multiple choice, and map reading. And with the Africa round also, the maximum number of points that you can get is 50. So the total number of points that you can get is 100. So I hope you're okay with the rules. And with that, let's take a short break, and we'll come back and delve straight into the true and false round. So, welcome back. I'm going to start with the man in the red. Incidentally, they are in red, gold, and green, and I don't need to say the significance of the colors. It's the Ghana map. And indeed, red, gold, green are the colors for many, many, many flags in Africa in different forms, you know, as you would have seen in the book. Anyway, we start off with Stanley Kumaga in the red. Your first true and false question. I'm going to ask you 5 in a row. Your first question. The Abuachiri festival is celebrated in the central region, true or false?
False.
It's true. It's celebrated in the central region. Abuachiri, Elmina, Cape Coast, you know. All right. Your second question is, before the Fourth Republic, which began in 1993, Ghana had been governed by the PNDC for about 10 years. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's true. I'm sorry, it's true. Your third question is, even though the Greater Accra region accounts for only 1.5% of the land mass of Ghana, 16% of the population of Ghana live there. True or false?
False.
It's also true. 16% of the population of the whole of Ghana live in the Greater Accra region, which is only 1% of the landmass of Ghana. The Greater Accra region is very, very heavily populated, lopsided, because it's so small and yet it's so densely populated compared to the rest of the country, which is open and sparse. Okay. Your fourth question is, President John Dramani Mahama is a native of the northern region, true or false?
True.
And that is false. He's a native of the Savannah region. John Mahama is from the Savannah region. And now listen to this last question very, very carefully. Listen to every word I say. Okay. The Gold Coast became Ghana on 6 March 1962. True or false?
False.
False. You're right. The Gold Coast became Ghana on 6 March 1957, not 1962. So, okay. So that is it for the true and false. And now I'm going to Maunyo, Kwesi Archer in the gold. Okay. The people of the Western region celebrate the Fiok festival. True or false?
True.
I'm sorry, it's false. The Bulsa people of the Upper East region are the ones who celebrate the Fiok festival. Your next question is, if you left Ghana and traveled to any of the neighboring countries, you would have to read all the street signs and conduct all official business in French. True or false?
True.
True. Okay. Now your third question, before 1982, Accra was geographically part of the Eastern region. True or false?
False.
It's true. The Greater Accra region was created in 1982. Before then, Accra was Accra, but geographically it was part of the Eastern region. Okay. Your fourth question is, the river Ankobra enters the sea at Keta. True or false?
True.
It's false. The river Ankobra enters the sea at Axim. Okay. The river Ankobra is in the Western region. Okay. And your fifth question is, the Eastern region is the easternmost part of Ghana. True or false?
False.
False. You are right. The Eastern region is not the easternmost part of Ghana. The Volta region, the Oti region, the Northern region, the Northeast region, and the Upper East region. These regions make up the eastern border of Ghana. The Eastern region is rather quite central. Okay. Okay. Now that's it for Maunyo. Now we're going to Robert Lawson. Robert, listen to the questions very well. Your first question is, Myong is one of the constituencies represented in the Ghanaian parliament. True or false?
False.
It's true. Myong is in the northern region and it's represented, it's one of the constituencies. Okay. Your second question is, Spanish Arab historian Al-Bakri wrote that the houses in ancient Ghana were made of stone and acacia wood. True or false?
True.
That is true. All right. Now we go to your third question, which is, before 1877, Cape Coast was the capital of the Gold Coast colony. True or false?
True.
True. That is correct. And your fourth question is, Ghana shares a border with the country Benin. True or false?
False.
False. That is correct. It's false. Ghana shares a border with Togo. All right. And Cote d'Ivoire on the other side. On the east is Togo, on the west is Cote d'Ivoire, and on the north is Burkina Faso. And your fifth question. Before President Rawlings won the presidency in 1992, he had been head of state for 3 months in 1979 and then from 1982 to 1992. True or false?
True.
It's true. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. And that is it for the true and false round. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and tackle the multiple choice questions.
Adembra Road at East Cantonment.
Welcome back to Karimbu. We are still in one of the preliminary contests of the program, and we have just finished the first round, which is true and false, and now we're going to do the multiple choice. But before then, let's look at how the quiz is shaping up. We have Robert Lawson in the green leading with 4 points, and Maunyo in the gold second with 2 points, and Stanley has 1 point. Stanley in the red. So I'm going to start the multiple choice questions on Ghana. I'm going to start with Stanley. All right, here we go. Stanley, which of these towns is in the Volta region of Ghana? Lome, Ketekrachi, Nkwanta, Adidome.
Adidome.
That's correct. It's Adidome. Lome is not even in Ghana, of course, and Ketekrachi is in the OT region, and Nkwanta is in the OT region. Okay. Now, Maunyo. The capital of the northeast region of Ghana is Nalerigu, Bole, Bolgatanga, or Boku? Nalerigu. Well done. You're right. It is Nalerigu. Okay. Now, Robert. The Akwambo Festival is celebrated by the people of Ketekrachi, Agona Swedru, Ho or Hohoi?
Agona Swedru.
Agona Swedru, that is correct. You're right. Okay, that was a good first round. Now we're going to the second question for the multiple choice. And it's a history question, and it goes to Stanley. Who was the man who was John Dramani Mahama's running mate in 2012? The man who served as Vice President of Ghana. Pakwesi Emisa Ata, Mr. Cotton Kensen Aka, Mr. Victor Usu, Mr. J.W.S. de Graaf Johnson.
Mr. Victor Usu.
No, John Dramani Mahama's running mate in 2012, who became Vice President of Ghana, was Pakwesi Emisa Ata. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, Maunyo. In the year 1997, Mr. John Atta Mills was sworn in as the Vice President of Ghana. Who was president in 1997? Dr. Hilary Liman, there was no president. Mr. J. Ekufuor or Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings?
Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings.
That's right, that's the correct answer. Okay, now we're going to Robert Lawson. In the year 2000, the New Patriotic Party won the presidential elections. Who was the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party who won the presidency, became president? John Agyekum Kufuor, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, John Dramani Mahama, John Evans Atta Mills.
John Agyekum Kufuor.
Correct, that's the correct answer. Okay, that's good. Now we go on to the next question, which is for Stanley. Stanley, geography. Which of these towns is in the northern region? Northern region. Kintampo, Kanjaga, Kumbungu, Ketekrachi.
Kintampo.
No, it's Kumbungu. So now we're going to Maunyo. Which of these towns is in the western region of Ghana? Cape Coast, Jamestown, Cape 3 Points, Salt Pond.
Salt Pond.
No, I'm sorry, it's Cape 3 Points. Salt Pond is in the central region. Cape Coast is in the central region. Jamestown is in Accra. It's Cape 3 Points, western region, okay? And Robert Lawson. One of these towns I'm going to mention is in the Upper East region, and it's also a famous tourist site. Prestia, Paga, Pram Pram, Techima.
Paga.
Paga, that's correct. Paga is the town in the Upper East region which is famous for having tame crocodiles, and people come from all over the world just to see the tame crocodiles. Okay, now we're going back to Stanley. Stanley, this question is on history, and you listening, Stanley? Yeah. How many presidents did Ghana have in the First Republic? 1, 3, 5, or 2?
1.
1, correct. Ghana had only one president in the First Republic. In fact, Ghana had only one president in the first 3 republics, the first, second, and third. It's only the Fourth Republic where we've had multiple presidents. So now we're going to Maunyo. Who was the Vice President of Ghana? Vice President of Ghana during the First Republic. Who was the Vice President of Ghana during the First Republic? Dr. Hilary Mann. Your second option is there was no Vice President. Your third option is the Vice President was appointed by Britain, and then your fourth option is Dr. de Graaf Johnson.
Hilary Mann.
No, the correct answer is there was no Vice President. In the 1992 elections, Flight Lieutenant J.J. Rawlings had a running mate who served as Vice President of Ghana for the first 4 years. Who was he? Mr. Orekwar Mofa, Mr. Ko Nkensin Aka, Mr. Victor Owusu, or Mr. J.W.S. de Graaf Johnson?
Ko Nkensin Aka.
Thank you, that's the right answer. Okay, here we go. All right, Stanley, your fifth multiple choice question. Which of these ethnic groups comes from the Western region? The Krobo, the Ahanta, the Akwapim, or the Achim?
The Akwapim.
No, the Akwapims mainly live in the Eastern region. The Ahanta, they are the ones who live in the Western region. Okay? Now, which of these towns is in the central region of Ghana? Burekum, Bibiani, Buduburam, Botiano. Central region.
Botiano.
No, I'm sorry, Botiano is in the Greater Accra region. It's Buduburam. That is in the central region. That is where the refugee camp was, but geographically it's part of the central region. And now we're going to Robert Lawson for his fifth question, which is on geography. Which of these towns in Ghana is in the Ashanti region? Hafasini, New Edubiasi, Princess Town, or Cape 3 Points?
New Edubiasi.
Correct. That's the right answer. Yeah, the others, I think, are all in the Western region. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of the multiple choice round, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the map reading segment of the quiz. Okay. Welcome back. We are still on a preliminary contest of the quiz show Karimbu, and we've just finished the multiple choice round on Ghana, and we're going to do the map reading. But before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. And we have in the lead Robert Lawson in the green with 29 points, Maunyo in the gold has 12 points, and Stanley has 11 points. So now we're going to do the map reading, and then after that, we shall tackle Africa, right? Stanley, take the pointer and stand beside the map of Ghana. The Upper East region shares boundaries with Togo and Burkina Faso, Togo and Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire, or Togo and Niger? The Upper East.
Faso and Cote d'Ivoire.
The Upper East region shares boundaries with Togo and Burkina Faso. But you did well because your eyes immediately went up to the Upper East region when I, started asking the question. Okay. Your second question is, which of these regions is east of the Upper East region? East of the Upper East region. And listen to the options. The Eastern region, the Northeast region, none of them, or the Upper West region. None of them, or the Upper West region.
None of them.
None of them, that's right. None of them, because the only thing that is east of the Upper East region is Togo, right? Togo. All right, well done. Thank you. So now I will invite Maunyo to take the pointer and stand beside the map of Ghana. Okay. Now, I hope you heard what I told you. Look at the map, and your question is on the northern region. And your question is, what entity lies immediately to the east of the northern region? The Northeast region, the OT region, the Volta Lake, or Togo?
Togo.
Togo, right, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give you that point. I'm sorry, but I have to give Maunyo only 5 points for that because he didn't point. He got it right, but he didn't point. So we need to see you pointing to Togo. And that will tell us that you know where the east is, right? Okay. Which of these regions shares a land border with the central region? The Volta region, land border. OT region, Greater Accra region, or Bono East region?
It's the Greater Accra region.
Yes, that is correct. And you did it right this time. You pointed to the Greater Accra region and you showed us that it has a land border with the central region. Thank you. All right. So now it's the turn of Robert Lawson. Would you please pick up the pointer and go and stand beside the map of Ghana? Okay. Now, your question is on the northern region. So look at the northern region and here's the question. Which of these regions shares a boundary with the northern region? The Volta region, the Upper West region, the Upper East region, or the Savannah region?
The Savannah region.
Savannah region is right. Well done. Your next question is on a town. It's on the town of Kitekrachi, which is in the OT region. Okay. And the question is, Kitekrachi is a peninsula almost surrounded by which body of water? Botanga, the Volta Lake, the Densu River, or Lake Busumchi?
The Volta Lake.
The Volta Lake, correct. Well done, Robert Lawson. That was, I think that was the most difficult question. But if you know that Kitekrachi is in the OT region, you know that it cannot be Botanga, it cannot be Lake Busumchi, so well done. You got it right. So that was brilliant. Thank you very much. And we've come to the end of the map reading segment of the Ghana quiz. And now we're going to take a break before we come back and tackle Africa. Welcome back, and here we are again. Now we're about to tackle Africa, but before then, let's see how the quiz is shaping up. We have in the lead still Robert Lawson in the green. He has 49 points, Maunyo has 27 points, and Stanley has 21 points. So now we are going on to Africa, and I'm going to start off with the true and false questions, okay? I'm going to start off with Stanley Kumaga, and your 5 true or false questions are. Your first one is, Equatorial Guinea is on the Horn of Africa, true or false?
False.
False. Equatorial Guinea is in Western Africa. The Horn of Africa is in Eastern Africa. Okay. All right, your next question is this. The equator passes directly through Egypt, true or false?
False.
False. The equator isn't anywhere near Egypt. The equator is sort of on South Central Africa, and Egypt is in the north. Okay. Your third question. The Congo River is one of the deepest rivers on earth. True or false?
True.
True, right. Okay, that is right. The currency used in Côte d'Ivoire is the Ivorian tusk. True or false?
False.
False. That is correct. It's a CFA franc. In Eritrea, Tigrinya, Arabic, and English are all spoken. True or false?
True.
True. That's right. You've bagged 5 points. Congratulations. Well done. And now we're going to Maunyo in the gold. Okay? Maunyo. Here are your 5 true or false questions. The official language in Togo is English. True or false?
False.
False. You're right. You got in the nick of time. It's French. Okay? Your next question is this. The capital of Tunisia is Algeria. True or false?
False.
False. The capital of Tunisia is Tunis. Algeria is a country west of Tunisia. Okay, your third question is, the currency unit of Zambia is the Zambian kwacha. True or false?
True.
True, right? And your fourth question is, before 1979, Zimbabwe was known as Rhodesia. True or false?
False.
It's true. They changed the name when Zimbabwe became independent and had black majority rule under Robert Mugabe. They changed the name from Rhodesia to Zimbabwe. All right? So that was wrong. And your last true or false question is, Tunisia is a member of the African Union and Arab League. True or false?
True.
That is true. Right. Okay, well done. And now we go to Robert Lawson. Robert. Togo is a landlocked country. True or false?
False.
False. False. Togo is not landlocked. It sits on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, like Ghana, Benin, Nigeria, Côte d'Ivoire. Okay. Your next question, Robert, is Zimbabwe is in Northern Africa. True or false?
False.
False. It's in Southern Africa. Very good. And your next question is, the Kalahari Desert runs through Tunisia. True or false?
False.
False. The Kalahari Desert is in Southern Africa and Tunisia is in North Africa. Okay? All right. Your fourth question, Western Sahara is located on the west coast of North Africa. True or false?
True.
You got in the nick of time. It's true, yes. Relax, it's true. And your fifth question, Zambia is north of Zimbabwe. True or false?
True.
True. Very good. Okay, so we are done with the true and false for Africa. Well done to all of you. And we'll take a break now and come back with the multiple choice. Welcome back. We're still watching Karimbu, and we've just finished with the true and false part of the quiz on Africa, and we're about to do the multiple choice. I'd like to remind all of you that all the information on the quiz, all the questions and information leading up to the questions can be found in these two books. Speaking of Ghana, did you know that? And speaking of Africa, did you know that? These books have got loads of information, tons of information, you know, the very basic information about our country, Ghana, and about Africa. So we're about to do the multiple choice now. But before then, let me read the scores and let's see what's going on. We still have a leader. In the lead is Robert Lawson in the green with 54 points, and Maunyo Kwesi Archer is 31 points, and Stanley has 26 points. We are now going to do the multiple choice questions on Africa. Stanley. All right. Here's your first multiple choice question. What is the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo? Libreville, Brazzaville, Kinshasa, or Leopoldville?
Kinshasa.
Kinshasa. Right. That is correct. Now we're going to Maunyo. And your first question is, what is the language of business and commerce in Western Sahara? English, Hassaniya Arabic, French, or Hausa?
English.
No, I'm sorry, it's Arabic. Hassaniya Arabic. Okay, now we're going to Robert Lawson. What is the capital of Togo? Ouagadougou, Lomé, Western Togoland, or Lagos?
Lomé.
Lomé, right. That's right. Okay. Now we're going back to Stanley. And your next question is, what is the currency used in Egypt? The dinar, the dirham, the Egyptian pound, or the Egyptian dollar?
The Egyptian pound.
The Egyptian pound. That is correct. Well done. Okay. Now, your question, Kwesi. Togo is located in Western Africa, Eastern Africa, Northern Africa, or Southern Africa?
Western Africa.
Very good. Togo is in Western Africa. So we go now to the green, Robert Lawson. And your question is also on location. Zambia is located in Southern Africa, Western Africa, Northern Africa, East Africa.
Northern Africa.
No, that is wrong. Zambia is located in Southern Africa. Okay, just, you see, you remember now, right? Okay, Stanley, Egypt is on the shore of which of these rivers? Might as well say rivers, okay? River Zambezi, River Volta, River Nile, River Gambia. Egypt.
River Nile.
River Nile. Great, well done. Okay. Kwesi Maunyo. Your question is, what is the capital of Zimbabwe? Tripoli, Tunis, Harare, or Lusaka?
Lusaka.
No, I'm sorry. The capital of Zimbabwe is Harare. Okay? All right. Robert. Tunisia is located in Western Africa, Eastern Africa, Northern Africa, or Southern Africa?
Northern Africa.
Northern Africa, that's right. Okay, now we have 2 more questions each. Stanley, what is the currency used in Eritrea? The dollar, the dinar, the pound, or the nafka?
Nafka.
Nafka, that's correct. Well done. Okay, now we're going to another currency question, and this one is on Tunisia. What is the currency used in Tunisia? The Tunisian pound, the Tunisian dinar, the Tunisian nafka, the Tunisian brr.
Tunisian dinar.
Yes, Tunisian dinar. You're right. Well done. Okay. And now we're going to Robert Lawson. What is the currency used in Zimbabwe? The naira, the Zimbabwean naira, the Zimbabwean dollar, the Zimbabwean kwanza, or the Zimbabwean kwacha?
Zimbabwean dollar.
Dollar, right. Right, good. Okay, now for Stanley's last multiple choice question. And your question is this. What are the citizens of Equatorial Guinea called? Are they called Guineans, Equators, Equatoguinean, or Gabonese?
Equatoguinea.
Equatoguinean, correct. That is a correct answer. Well done. And now we're going to Kwesi Maunyo. What is the capital of Uganda? Conakry, Kampala, Katanga, or Lusaka?
Kampala.
Kampala. Well done. Okay. Wow. Uganda is located in Western Africa, Northern Africa, Northwestern Africa, or Eastern Africa? Uganda.
Eastern Africa.
Eastern Africa, right. You got it. Okay, that brings us to the end of the multiple choice round on Africa, and we're going to take a short break and we'll come back with the final map reading. Okay? Speaking of Africa, did you know that Burkina Faso attained their independence in 1960 but adopted the name Burkina Faso in 1984? Speaking of Ghana, did you know that in 1967 there was a failed coup attempt to overthrow the government of Ghana? What are the capitals of Rwanda, Chad, and Gabon? What currencies are used in Mali, Libya, and Zambia? Did you know that before the Fourth Republic, Ghana had many years of military rule which separated the first three republics? And did you know that the Volta Lake is bigger than the whole of the Greater Accra region? Speaking of Africa, did you know that? And speaking of Ghana, did you know that our two new books that contain loads of information, the thousands of questions and answers in the books, are not there to test the students but to teach in an exciting way about Ghana and Africa and the great men and women who first lit the torch of progress and dedicated their lives to building their nations. To get your copies, call Arimas Media on Welcome back to Karimbu. We have just finished the multiple choice round on Africa, and we're going to do the map reading now. I'm going to invite them to the map. But before then, we need to know how the quiz is going, and wow, Robert Lawson has shot up to 74 points, and Stanley has now taken the second place with 51 points, and Maunyo is at 46 points. So with that, I'm going to invite Stanley to take the pointer and stand next to the map of Africa and wait for his question. Okay? All right. Now, your first question is on Eritrea. So your eyes should immediately go to Eritrea. Now, your question is, what lies on Eritrea's eastern border? And your options are Ethiopia, the Red Sea, Sudan, or Egypt. Eritrea's eastern border.
The Red Sea.
The Red Sea. Fantastic. You're right, it's the Red Sea. Okay. And your next question is, the Democratic Republic of Congo is located in Central Africa, North Africa, Southern Africa, or East Africa. So point to the Democratic Republic of Congo and tell us where it is on the African map.
Central Africa.
Central Africa. Central Africa. You're right, it's in Central Africa. You got it in the nick of time. Okay, well done. And now is the turn of Maunyo. Your first map reading question is on Zambia. So immediately you have to locate Zambia and then listen for your question. And your question is, what country is on Zambia's western border? Angola, Namibia, South Africa, or the Kingdom of Lesotho?
Angola.
Angola is right. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to the next one, which is The next question is on Zimbabwe. And so locate Zimbabwe and listen. What country lies immediately to Zimbabwe's east? East. South Africa, Mozambique, Namibia, or Angola? Point.
Mozambique.
Mozambique is right. Well done. Okay. Now, well done. That's a very good map reading round so far. So now I invite Robert Lawson to take the pointer and stand beside the map of Africa. All right. Robert, your question is on Uganda. So immediately locate Uganda and listen for your question. Uganda. West of Uganda is Kenya, DR Congo, Tanzania, or Angola?
DR Congo.
DR Congo is correct, right? Okay. Now, your next question is on Togo. So, locate Togo and listen for your question. What lies on Togo's southern border? Nigeria, the Atlantic Ocean, Cote d'Ivoire, or Liberia?
The Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean is correct. Well done. He nailed his 2 questions. And that brings us to the end of the questions and answers. And now we're going to take a short break and come back for the rest of the program. Welcome back. We are still on one of the preliminary quizzes of Karimbu. We've just come to an end of the difficult hard part. It's all over now, so the contestants can relax and receive their token prizes for today. But before then, I need to tell you that we have a winner. We have another semi-finalist, and with an impressive 94 points, Robert Lawson is today's winner. He goes on to the semi-finals. And Stanley had 71 points, and Kwesi Archer Mauno had 66 points. All very impressive, very good. So now I'm going to put on my mask so that I can conform to COVID protocols, and I'm going to invite the producer to bring me the token prizes so I can give to the kids, okay? Please, can I have the token prizes? Thank you very, very much. And congratulations to all of you again. And I'm going to call Kwesi Archer to come first for his token 100 CDs, because in Karimbu, everybody is a winner. Nobody goes away empty-handed. And Maunyo has got 100 CDs today. Well done. Thank you for taking part. I hope you'll take part again in the next season. All right, okay. And now I'm going to invite Stanley Kumaga to come and get his token prize and to thank him for taking part and invite him to take part again in the next season, okay? All right. And now our winner, Robert Lawson, makes it to the semi-finals and has a chance to go further, and we'll see who's going to come up with a grand Karimbu prize. Here you are today. I'm giving you a token, 200 CDs, for winning today's contest. Well done. Well done, Robert. Okay. So, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a delightful Saturday afternoon, and we invite you to join us again next week. And we hope to see you again next week, Saturday. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.